Welcome back to Teshkid Effects for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support. We have also tried to battle out our key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark with no success. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 2, and also managed to get into the minimum retracement area down here, which lies between the $0.4161 mark and the $0.2763 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.3 mark. And after seeing that low, we also saw the formation of this long wick to the lower side, which was the first indication that the buyers were trying to get stronger. And you can see that after printing that long wick to the lower side, we started seeing a bit of a bounce to the upper side in a move that has now given us a break above the 20-day MA and also given us a high at around the $0.4856 mark. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets to the upper side in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 3, which we expect after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after seeing our lower low down there, we started this massive bounce to the upper side obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, having that as the first wave, then a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5, giving us a peak at around the $0.657 mark. And after seeing the formation of these 5 wave structure to the upper side, we completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expected next was a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, and using the fibs, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. And I now believe that we have bottomed out in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.104 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side to do. And because the higher Elliot wave count 3 is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation within the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3, having the wave 5 of the microwave, fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario over here. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 1-hour chart you can see that after making our low in the formation of that wave 2 down there, we have been seeing a very massive bounce to the upper side. And by first giving you a measure from this low down here to the highs that we have made over here, you can see that the market is up by more than 59.32%, which is a very nice bounce to the upper side. And that movement to the upper side has also been obeying the Elliot wave structures, and that's where I'll be drawing out my microwave within the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. And you can see that I'm terming that as the first wave to the upper side. Then we saw a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2 before we saw that peak in the formation of that wave 3. Then we retraced in the formation of that wave 4, and there chances that now we might have peaked in the formation of this wave 5 in that move that gave us a peak at around the $0.4861 mark. That is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. There are chances that we might have peaked in the formation of that wave 5. And if we have peaked in the formation of that wave 5, that means that there are chances that we have now completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side, and there are chances of very soon seeing a bit of a corrective structure to the lower side. And the reason as to why I'm saying we might see a bit of a corrective structure is that most people are now taking profits, and because of that we might see a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 2. And if that is the case, and assuming that we have peaked in the formation of that wave 1, we can sketch sketch out a target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, and that gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that lies between the $0.3953 mark and the $0.3738 mark, and that will be another perfect entry to get back into Fantom, so that we can be able to ride that massive bounce to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. So I'm saying that there are chances that we have picked in the formation of this wave 1, and there are chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment could be the start of a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2 to get us into this blue target area. And once you get into this blue target area, then Fantom will be completing an even larger Elliot wave count 2 over here, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3. And once we fully maximize our target area, then I'll be expecting to see another impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 to the upper side. So that is the move that I'm watching over here. And the moment we lose the 20-day MA here on the 1 hour chart and start acting as resistance, then that will be making it more likely for us to see that ABC corrective structure, fully maximizing our target area before we can expect that massive bounce to the upper side in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3. But you also need to have in mind that there are chances that Fantom is just cooling off for a little bit before we can continue gearing up to give us one more high in the formation of this wave 5. We still need to have that in mind, and if that is the case, then I'll be expecting Fantom to continue gearing up, give us a break above the high that we made at around the $0.48 mark, and also manage to break above our key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark. And in case such a move plays out, then I'll be expecting to see a retest and then give us one more high in the formation of that wave 5 to fully maximize our target areas. That is, give us one more high in the formation of that wave 5 and also complete the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 1 before we can expect a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2. And in case such a move plays out, then using the Fibonacci's once more, I'll be able to sketch out a new target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 as a minimum retracement area before we can continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 3. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short term scenarios, and also taking a look at the indicators here on the 4-hour chart to see what movements will be supported. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 70 mark, meaning we are just about to get into the overbought region. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices, but we are seeing a bit of a decrease in the buying momentum here on the MACD, suggesting that in case the corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 starts, that movement will still be supported here on the MACD. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short term scenarios, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.